Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, YouTube. Good afternoon, boys and girls. My name is Shaked Bartal, Sports Guy Show, and we are live on YouTube doing a Chief Rebuild, fantasy football style. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Doing it live. Trying something new. Something new. I never done fantasy football before. So I thought we have a couple of hours until the NFL game get underway. So why won't yours truly will have a fantasy draft trying to see if I can win 2 Super Bowl, 5 seasons with the Chiefs. As you can see, fantasy draft. Let's go and see who am I picking. Who am I picking, ladies and gentlemen? Who am I selecting with the Chiefs? Just like you guys, I don't know where I'm getting. Which pick am I getting? I don't know if I'm getting a top 5 pick, if I'm getting a second pick, if I'm getting a 4th pick. I truly, honestly, I have no clue. So if you're ready, let's start fantasy draft. Congratulations. So let's go, Chief Kingdom. Commissioner Goodell might come up. I don't know. No, he's not. Okay, so we don't have a bad pick. Considering we don't have a bad. And oh my gosh, are you kidding me? All of the starting quarterbacks are gone. Oh my gosh, what did I get into? What did I get into, folks? I guess, you know what? Jalen Cardell, he's a beast. But I need a quarterback. Caleb Williams will be my starting quarterback. I'm trying to build the best team possible. So we know we don't need a Sam Darnold. Let's get Zay Flower. Start wide out. Next up, we need a running back. But do I go with Jalen Waddle? Wide out number 2? You better bet so. Next up, definitely not looking good as far as running back. I know fullbacks, we don't need it. Wondering if tight end. Not looking good. To see if Nick Scotton is available. He's not. He already was drafted. What about cornerback? Samuel is not bad. Wow, so even the kickers have went. Good kickers have went. So You know what? No, never mind. I'm going to take Abdul Kader. Right there. Should be a good player. Should be a pretty good player for us. And then let's go with Leonard Williams, the star defensive tackle. Let's go with Jordan Davis, another pretty good defensive tackle. Then let's go with Cole Lavnit. A pretty good Colston Lavnit, a pretty good tight end, honestly. Let's go with Jihad Campbell, a stud middle linebacker rookie. Who else do I want? Let's go with Shuba Abeld from my Carolina Panthers. In this case, he's a Kansas City Chiefs. Now, we already have one tight end. And I guess I'm going to go with them. I mean, he's 70 overall. I see Quinton Lake is available. It's time to get some cornerbacks. I'm going to go with Clark Phillips. And do I go with Deshaun Elliott? And this team is not good. I can tell you that right now, but that can change, folks. Just went with the best center possible. Want to go with Frankie Louvu. He's a stud. Let's go with Jordan Battle. Pretty good safety. We need a left tackle, left guard, left tackle. Levin Collins is not bad. Not a bad player. And the most interesting thing I'm curious, folks, when this is all done, where are we going to be ranked? Offense, defense. That is what I'm curious to see. And I guess this is a good backup running back. Like, I wish it would show you how old each player is. And I guess I'm going to draft him, even though he's 33 years old. I mean, keep in mind, we're going to free agency, trade, and all of those stuff to work with. I am curious to see, as far as injuries, like players on the IR, when you draft them, are they going to be on the IR or not? And here's a player who retired officially, Marquins Haynes Sr., but he's still in the game. Why? Why, EA? Why? So I will go with Carl Lawson. Like, I know in real life Calvin Ridley is out for the season, so I'm not going to draft him. Looking to see. I'm going to go with Billy Bowen. And honestly, the reason why I chose the Chief randomly. Just randomly. Let's draft him. I mean, he's 31. And I'm basically, right now, going based off player's age. How old are you? And how good are you? Let's take... I want to see, where's Jimmy On Jr.? I wish it would allow me to reorder from 1 to 0 or 99, for example. And here's the stud. Jalen Corker is going to be a beast. And now I need a kicker. Let's take this guy. I mean, he's 35 years old. And like I said before, we're going to have free agency. We're going to have ability to trade. So it's not the end of the world, per se. There's a rookie player who I think has a chance to be very good, Prince Oimaya from my Carolina Panthers. As you can see, a lot of the players who are free agent, they are available to be drafted. It's not bad, honestly. But you just have to be careful not to draft someone who is probably not going to be very good. That is something you really, really have to be careful, folks. I don't know if Shaquille Griffin retired or not. I have to be honest with you all, folks. I'm not sure, but let's draft this cornerback. We need a kicker and a punter, but it's not looking great. I'm definitely not drafting Justin Tucker under no circumstance, no situation. Not even if I get extra subscribers. No, absolutely not. So, where do I go, Will? I will go with Caleb York. Cade York. He has a strong kicking leg. So I'm looking at the same screen that you guys are looking at, by the way, folks, in case anyone wondering. Let's go with Duke Roddy. A good player. Let's go with Ashawn Robinson. Surprised he was available. And Devin White, not bad. Really, really not bad. Let's go with them. I mean, a good player in real life. We need a backup quarterback. But we are going to hold off on that. To see, maybe there's a 70 plus running back. I mean, as a total streamer, should mention. We need a backup tight end, and honestly, all of those don't impress me much. Going to go with Hunter Long. Hopefully, just like his name, Long, he can make long catch. And I'm going to go with Luke McCaffrey. Who could be a great return for me. Let's go with Travis Etienne from the Panthers. Trevor Etienne. Cameron Sutton, 75 overall, not bad, not bad. So we are building actually a good team. How good? To be determined. Fortunately, of course, we're not going to have Patrick Mahomes and company. But I mean, if we did, that is kind of cheating to have Mahomes and everyone else. To find a backup. So let's go with Kyle Trask. That's my backup. Like, who else do I go with? Who else do I go with? And players who I don't think are even in the game anymore. Luke Farrell is good tight end, underrated. Been bouncing around last couple of years. And why would I take a 55 overall left tackle? Get out of here. Rather take a 64 left tackle. Yeah, some of those players, real life, they probably retired. I'm pretty sure of that. Looking to see if there's any 60 or above center. Let's take Nick Samick, Nick Panthers. And which right guard am I going to take? Will Hernandez, 71. 71 overall, let's take him. Let's look at the right tackle situation, folks. And it's going to be Calvin Anderson, 29 years old. Need a punter, just remember. Need a punter. We'll take him. Just wanted to see if any team dared to draft Justin Tucker. I'm glad to say no one did. Wait, why? And Caleb Farley is a cornerback, so why you listed him? Let's take Kareem Jackson. He's old NFL standard, but hey, he's 74 overall. Isaiah Frisky, you are the Kansas City Chiefs. Like I wish it would have allowed me to reshuffle like based of strength, speed, etc. It's going to be one old freaking team. I can tell you that, guys, folks. my gosh, now 54 round. Big Boogie Bansham. And I think we just finish it. The moment of truth. Not good. 79 overall. I mean, at least we have Caleb Williams. He's a good quarterback. I don't know how Mike White got into the roster. I think we have good running backs. I really like my wide receiver group. Not sure how he got drafted. I like my starting tight end. I don't like my O-line, to be honest with you all. I'm okay with my center. I'm okay with my guard. I think Chip Robinson has a chance to be a stud. Duke Carter should be pretty good. Prince Jeremiah also should be pretty good. Leonard Williams, Jordan Davis, Ashawn Robinson, I'm pretty happy with that. Jihad Campbell should be great. Frank Louvu is a good player. My cornerbacks, they're okay. Got me some good free safety, good safety. Why did I get another punter? Now, I have to go into free agency. Before I do that, let's skip a couple of weeks. Because I want to see who is going to be released. Who is going to be released? Then I can claim him off waiver. Because we would be lucky to win like 2-3 games this season. Maybe 4. I mean, we have $106 million to work with. Phenomenal. Let's see. Time to get some players from other teams. So I see Jaquez Hunter ended up with the Lions. Not a bad pick by Detroit. Let's look at the O-line situation. He's a good player, but just looking to see maybe someone that I can snag off. And unfortunately, it's not looking good. So we need to sign him to the practice squad. Who's the youngest player I can sign? You know what? Practice squad ineligible. Ineligible. Let's sign him. I mean, anyway, we'll need to release some players, but Autry, do I sign him? What about this guy? Christian Edis? Yeah, let's sign him. Top 100. We need to cut 4 players. We need to cut 4 players. Just free up 800,000. Take that. Hoping I could release them, but he's on the IL. Free up another 800,000. Let's move Duke Riley to middle linebacker also. Actually okay with my cornerback. No need to have 4 punter. I forgot. We need to... Honestly, the most important part. Reorder the depth chart. Otherwise, folks, you're in problem. Let's see, who do I want? Going to go with this draft class. You can see those are my draft class that I've downloaded. You see the quarterback situation. Look like a better draft class than what I've downloaded before, let's put it that way. Alrighty folks, so let's go to the playoff. We don't make it to the playoff, it's fine. We'll make some trade in the off season. That is how we're going to do it. Make some acquisition in the off season. Prediction, we'll probably win 5 games. So I was wrong by 2 games. We won 7. Not bad. Where are we scheduled to be drafting? 16 overall. Honestly, I might go with Jeremiah Love, scheduled to go to Saints. Want to see other teams. Like Drew Arnold is scheduled to go 9th overall. Giants. Sellers stand to the Eagles. Mendoza to the Titans. Any other quarterback after those? No. Doesn't look like. So I honestly might go with Jeremiah Love. That could be one possibility. And truthfully, a strong possibility. Because we're trying to win Super Bowl here, folks. We're trying to win a Super Bowl. In case anyone wondering, here's the playoff bracket. The Raiders made it. The Raiders made it. The Chargers made it. So 2 teams from the AFC West made it. From the NFC South, the Saints made it. The Buccaneers made it. Look like right now, Dolphins are favorite, Ravens, Steelers, Jags from the AFC, NFC, Tampa Bay, 49ers, Saints, Cowboys. It's probably going to be Dallas going to win the Super Bowl. So you know how EA love the Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? How about them? How about them? But instead it was 49ers beating the Dolphins. Classic Super Bowl from the 1960s, folks. From the 1960s. Salary cap. Oh my gosh. We have $207 million contract. Are you kidding me? Of course. I'm going to be a player and free agent. No! Why is Prince Maya a free agent? We just drafted them. Are you kidding me? Silly game. This game is silly. Bring back Jordan Bottle. Still coming back. Let's find some free agent. Oh, wow. Kyle Gordon. He is a pretty good free agent. Pretty good cornerback, should mention. Wow. Troy Franklin is a free agent, folks. You know this game is silly when a lot of the players who are drafted are free agent. And when I say drafted, I'm talking about players who were drafted this season. Free agent. Prince Maya was scheduled to be a free agent. How? Okay, I have the money. Let's go after Kyle Gordon. Harrison Smith retired, but he's a free agent in the game. Who else do I want? Patrick Ricard ever offered? No. Shador Sanders is a free agent? Wow. This game is so freaking silly, folks. So we did get Harrison Smith, if you see. Now I need to make a trade. I mean, Jalen Waddle does not want to be here. Going to trade away Chuba. And I'm going to try get me a first round pick. So the Bears got T. Higgins. That is not fair. That is not fair, folks. Tampa Bay got Linton McCaffrey. That explains why they made the playoffs. '49ers Jack Frazier. The rich got richer. Look at my Panthers. Let's see who they have. CeeDee Lamb, Xavier McKinley. What position we need? Wow, the Pats got Myles Garrett. That is not fair, folks. Jeremiah Gibbs went to the Lions. Actually, the Raiders, pardon me. I have to explain why they made it so far. And then they got Darrell Wright. Tristan Ward went to the Ravens. Derek Brown went to the Saints. Explain why they made it so far. And they have Josh Allen. My gosh, it's crazy. Drake London and Devon Hitchen, Mike Evans, Seahawks. Fred Warner, Joe Burrow, Steelers. Chris Jones, Josh Jacobs, Texans. Titans got some good players also. Vikings got Will Anderson, my gosh. Bears got Christian Gonzalez and T. Higgins and company. Bengals had to settle for Denzel Ward and CMC, not bad team. Bills got AJ Atkinson and Rashad Slater. Panay Sewell and Amon St. Brown, two former Lions players, now with the Broncos and Gentry and Cooper DeShane, my gosh. The Browns, Patrick Surtain, Buda Baker, AJ Brown, Bryce Hall, Quinton Mitchell, Matthew Stafford, Quinn Williams, Bucky Orvin to Tampa Bay, Trent McDuffie, Winfield, Tyler Warren and company. The Cardinals, Chargers got Jonathan Taylor and Jamal Chase. This is not fair. Cowboys got Trent McBride and Cade Humphrey. Commandos got two of the best wideouts in the game, Devonta Smith, Jackson Smith, Njoku. Bijan and Drake May, fantasy football in Dallas. Lamar Jackson and company in Dolphins. Sauce Gardner, George Pickens for the Eagles. Jesse Bates, Travis Etienne for the Falcons, who I think, honestly, right now doesn't look like the best roster. Raekwon Smith and Jalen Carter to the 49ers. The Giants got Brock Brewers and TJ Watt. Max Crosby and Lennon Tansel to the Jags. And Ramsey and JC Orn. Puka Nakuka and Kyle Hamilton and Brian Burns to the Jets. Dexter Lawrence and James Cook to the Bills, to the Lions actually. Packers, Justin Jefferson and Devin Witherspoon, and Zach Bond, and we mentioned already the Panthers. So I want to see if I can get a first round pick. And we did. Who is the best player I can trade? Maybe I can get something back. Maybe 2028. First, maybe fourth this year. Okay, fine. So I guess we are ready for the draft, the real draft. Not the fake, not the fake. This is the real draft, folks. Was hoping to see the mock draft. Final time. There is not. We know what we need. Moment of truth. Who are we taking? We have 2 first round picks. Oh my gosh. I didn't anticipate that. I didn't anticipate that. And that completely changed everything. Caleb Williams. What can I get for him? I really didn't anticipate Fernando Mendoza being there. I truly didn't anticipate Mendoza being there. Which that, ladies and gentlemen, changed everything. It really, really changed everything for us. I want to see if I can get a cornerback. What is the offer? Let me see if there's who's available, then I can decide. No, I am going to go with Jeremiah Love. Too good to pass on, honestly. Now what? You giving me a first round pick? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Chiefs. Skip around. And you know what? I'm going to let the CPU decide the rest of the picks for me. That is how we're going to do it. Let's look at the draft recap. How did we do? Mendoza, 73 overall. Love, 78. David Bailey, who we drafted, 72 overall. Then they drafted those three players. Now, folks, we need to go next 3 weeks into the preseason. See me through. See me through. That is the order of the day. I want to see free agents. Chris Bardwell is a free agent, but I don't need him. You know, it's a good back, Jaden Blue. Time to upgrade everyone. And time to reorder the depth chart, because as you can see, his name is Sealy. That is a wish list for college, for Madden Football 2027. Why is Adrian Martinez my starting quarterback and not Fernando Mendoza? Download this draft class. Just pretty good draft class. Definitely would like to get Troy McGill. Maybe Devin Stewart, we'll see. The moment of truth. How good are we going to do? I mean, literally, we need to win the Super Bowl this season or next season, or otherwise this rebuild is over. Because we will be failing it. And I don't like to fail rebuilds, challenges. Really don't like that. But don't worry, if you are not watching it live, you can watch this rebuild later on. That is for sure. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How in the freaking world did I finish 1 in 16? Did Fernando Mendoza do that bad? Did he do that bad? Really? I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, Jihad Campbell, 90 overall. I mean, those are decent numbers. I mean, 20 reception is not... 20 touchdown is not bad. I mean, the 74.1 QB ratings, that is not good. Jeremiah Love, pretty good back. Over 1,000 yard rushing. Zay Flowers, numbers dropped off substantially from year one. Jalen Coker numbers went up. Look at his first season. Second season, not bad also, honestly. McCaffrey had pretty good season, 60 D. How well did Chip Robinson do? Not bad, two sacks. How well did Abdul Kader do? Eight sacks. Phenomenal. Great. Prince Maya, how well did he do? Half a sack. Not good enough, Princey. How did I end up with Brian Young? And what happened to Ashawn Robinson? Are you kidding me? Jihad Campbell numbers. Oh my gosh! 165 tackles. Wow. Frankie Louvu. 6.5 sacks. Let's freaking go, Frankie. Kyle Gordon, who I paid big money. And no picks, but the 110 tackles, that is pretty impressive. Clark Phillips, numbers. Pretty good, honestly. It's 117 tackles. Wow. In 3 picks. Harrison Smith. Still putting up impressive numbers, 75 tackles. Jordan Battle. 107 tackles and 2.5 sacks and two interceptions. Pretty good. Caleb York numbers. Not good. Not good. So we only have 176. Last year we had 200 plus. Oh my gosh, if I want to go to free agent. I had to overpay to keep Chip Robinson. I really want to bring back Clark Phillips. Put up a great number. Definitely want to bring back Luke McCaffrey. Time to apply the franchise tag. And time to trade away Zay Flowers. Let's see what can I get for it. Who's this guy? Samuel. Kaden Williams, Xavier Wardy. You know what? Let's get him. See if I can get a wideout. One trade is down. And I don't like it that I'm picking so low in the draft. Which I know is just luck. Do I take Jaden Walker? Paul Jacks, even in the rebuild, they don't have a first round pick. Chip Robinson's salary is through the roof, but and I'm going to make one more deal. Going to send away my first round pick and see if I can get multiple first round pick. And then I will be done. No, but that is not what I wanted. Which team? The Jets have multiple first round picks. You guys can see. Maybe I can get from them those two. Okay, so that is a deal. Let's go into free agency and make some moves. You know it's not a good free agency group when the top of the line is kickers and punters. Oh my gosh, Matthew Golden has 18 offers. Seriously? Give him crazy money. up TJ Stewart accept my offer. So that is the interesting part about the game. Kicker and punters, fullbacks, typically never have offers. So let's see how well did we do with those trade. I mean, Troy McGill, that would be phenomenal if I can get him. Let's get a kicker with the strongest leg in NFL history, Cam Little. Let's sign Michael Dickerson, pretty good punter. So Cam Little has an offer from the Cowboys. I didn't realize that. Try to tap that, Jerry Jones. You know what? I'm going to go after Washington. Pretty good second stream tight end. Can do so much with them. Austin Jackson. Hopefully you will accept my offer. Doesn't look like. TJ Stewart went to the Jags. Oh my gosh, we didn't get him. I guess Frankie Louvu will be coming back. Even though he's not a bad player, didn't put up bad numbers last season, but still. Come on, Ringo. Don't do it like a dingo. Pretty good player from Kansas State. So Xavier Stewart, of course, we didn't go after him. Anyway, what am I looking at? I want to see if I got... There we go! Cam Little! Let's freaking go! Let's go, folks! Let's go! Did we get Frankie Louvu, please? We got Ringo. That is good. Harrison Smith is not retired. Oh no, we didn't get Frankie Louvu. Frankie Louvu, are you kidding me? Frankie? You should have signed with us. Crap. Crap. Holy crap. Let's sign Patrick Ricard. Why not? We are going to the draft. We are going to the draft, folks. Let's go, folks. I'm excited. Now it's time to start the draft. Did I take Bryce Young? Notre Dame. No, I'm taking Justin Sane. Julian Sane. Let's go, Bryce Young. Let's go, Bryce Young. Carolina Reaper. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Carolina Reaper. Let's go. Let's go. Cam Coleman or Nate Frazier? Okay, Durham. Cam Coleman. Chiefs. Oh, whoa. Take another player. Rudolph the Red Deal. Rudolph the Red Deal will be a Chief. Let's go, Kansas City. I want to see the team reaction celebrating the pick. So Commissioner Goodell, here's the reaction. Everyone is happy. I don't know anyone in those buildings who they are, but what I know, this player is excited to be a Chiefs. His family is excited. And his scouting report is blank. Let's take Watson. Carlos Watson. Finishing drafting. Draft recap. So we actually got some 3 phenomenal players actually. Julian Sain, Bryce Young, Carolina Reaper. Let's go. Coleman, Cam Coleman, 78 overall. The only player I didn't really like drafting was this guy who's 50 overall. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, we already improved, folks. 84 overall. Last year, this time we were 79. And my Panthers are not looking good. Oh wow, we have to cut 12 players. Precious players have to be cut. Sorry, Adrian, but you're going to a practice squad. Sorry, Carlos, but you're going to the practice squad. I don't know who you are, but you're getting released. You're getting released. I don't need 50 wide out. Also getting released. Release. Practice squad. You're going to make it to practice squad. We drafted you, but 50 overall. You have a lot of improvement before you will step in on the field for the Chiefs. That is how we do it. My gosh, look at so many cornerbacks. Wonder if I can get a wide out. See about Buffalo. Okay, good. So let's see. Glover Stewart was released. And I'm just going to sign him because he's actually a pretty good player. Sign Simmons, Justin Simmons. This is why we need to reorder the depth chart, because as you can see, Glover Stewart is not on the top. But all of a sudden we have number 2 starting defensive tackle. Now we have to finally, for the final time, download the draft class, the players, the moment of truth. Are we in the playoffs? Because if we're not, we failed to rebuild. We failed to rebuild. We don't make it to the playoff. We fail to rebuild. Let's hope and pray that we are in the playoff. We are about to find out in about 2 seconds from now. And 3, and 2, and 1, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Let's go, Chiefs! And the answer is we failed. We failed! I'm feeling through just for the point of it to see maybe we didn't do so bad. I don't know. Unfortunately, it's not good. I want to look at the roster to see did we make any moves. More importantly, who did we lose? I mean, Carolina Reaper doing pretty well. Running back, quarterback, seem through for the final time and see if miraculously we did it. Because remember, folks, the goal was to win 2 Super Bowl in 5 seasons. This is basically season 4. I don't make it to the playoff, it's over. It's flat out over. Which, if you're not watching live, don't worry, you can catch the replay later on tonight. Later on tonight, you will be able to catch your replay, the full replay, and see how well did we do in the fantasy draft situation. You can also leave the comment below. Let me know if you want me to do a different fantasy draft rebuild for a different team. So, unfortunately, folks, the Kansas City Chiefs, as we look at Bryce Young, Carolina Reaper, or in this case, the Boston Seafood, the Boston Shrimp. time to retire for good from the National Football League. Smash the like button, subscribe, turn the bell notification on, and see you guys in